Shalom, brothers. Shalom, Apostle Ricard. I'm back with another one. Hey, Barakatah Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. I say Barakatah Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. The water, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, for keeping us in his circle, man. Keeping us in his circle, man. That us, the ones of us that acknowledge the name of Yahweh and Yahweh Shai and the true doctrine. And we're going to always stick to that. Yes, we have 100% truth because it's manifest. Because everything according to the scriptures, not because we so great and wonderful guys and we're just so righteous, it's because the Lord saw fit to bless us with the portion of the knowledge that we got, brothers. You understand? Whoever don't like it, they don't like it. So be it. It's brought back a memory. Then so fucking be it. Right? There's an inside joke amongst myself and the apostles and the bishops. Anyways, man, all this chaos in the earth, that's right. The videos, whether you think my videos or our videos are repetitious, this truth is repetition. And in this video, I'm gonna give the 2/3 a little break. I'm gonna focus the center of everything back on Esau. And I'm gonna start with this scripture, right? Job 9:24. Another oldie but goodie, but true. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof, which is true. Now, yeah, this whole thing with black fatigue, right now, these jakes, these 2/3, it's not looking good for them. Yes, they are degenerates. But that's all prophecy. But Esau, these devils don't understand that. See, guess what? As low as the 2/3 are now, you know, these ratchet niggas, as low as they are now, see, the answer for that is death. It's death. They're not going into the kingdom like in the state that they are now. That's why you got people like Anton Daniels and you niggas talking about, yeah, we got to do better. Like you influencers and you so-called leaders of the so-called black community and all you people, Hispanic community, y'all trying to promote for this, that. First of all, them niggas don't want to do better. They don't want to do better. They're not going to do better because pursuing to Deuteronomy 28:15, the Most High himself, Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, put a curse on Israel not to do. And that goes back to, and that one you can't even blame on Esau because Jake broke the laws. Esau wasn't given the law. That's why the scriptures talk about, right? The potter have power over the clay to make it what he want. The Most High, oh man, they go, what is that, man? Was that Romans? For the children being not yet, Apostle Paul went into that. For the children being not yet born, neither having done any good or evil, that the purpose of election according to the Most High might stand. So basically, Israel, the 12 tribes were created to be the righteous. Esau, the so-called white man, was created to be the wicked. Because you can say whatever we want, we can get on these 2/3 niggas, we can sit there all day and go back and forth with that. But it goes back to the elites. That's why in Psalms, remember it talked about hide me from the secret counsel, from the incredulity of the workers of iniquity, going back to these small hats, these Amalekites, these so-called Jews. Okay, but not just the regular Amalekite, the elites, but all of them. If you a small hat, you under that small hat privilege, man. They got connections. And a lot of them be on maps, and I know this for a fact. Yeah, I know this for a fact. Going back to baby, I'm doing something. Yeah, I know this for a fact. Okay, I know this for a fact. Going back in the 90s when we was doing this thing. Okay, most of those motherfucking small hats, and them motherfuckers, they have they have a generational wealth type thing. They plugged into money. Salakia, that was just my woman on the intercom talking to me, man. Salakia, brothers. Anyway, I just fanned her off, told her I'm doing something right now. You know, but like I said, I don't tell my woman don't know about what I do in this truth. I did a video on that a couple of days ago, you know. I'm secretive with that. It's my business. But anyways, them small hats, they got generational wealth. They got things going on. But then they'll still go and get on welfare. So that's a fact. But anyways, we ain't even talk, like, I ain't talking about the regular Hasidic so-called Jews in New York City running around or wherever. The elites of this society, the people that really run the world, the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, and there are more names that I know, the DuPonts, the Gettys, the Krupps, the Bilderbergers, all those different so-called elite small hat families, they're behind all the chaos. Because remember, Jacob supplanted Esau from the birthright. So they're upset. The hatred of Esau burns. So all this, the reason that you see Jake and the condition that they're in, acting, because they were programmed that way by these devils. But also, too, by the Most High, because the Most High put a curse on them. Right? Because Jake broke the laws. I just quoted the scripture, Deuteronomy 28, right? You understand what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? So that's what it is, man. But these devils are not off the hook. The elites, and it starts with the elites. And these elites, they really fucked over the small, the low-level Edomites. Because you got so-called white people walking around here struggling, trailer park trash, white people and all that, Joe Sixpack, they got to bust their ass and work hard, and there's enough wealth for them to spread it amongst all the other Edomites. But they don't. They haul it to themselves. Because guess what? They're going to sacrifice, these Edomites, the elites, they're going to sacrifice a lot of these low-level Edomites just to destroy Jake. They're going to do that. That's the plan. Esau going to take out Jake at the cost of a few Edomites, man. These low-level Edomites, the trailer park trash Edomites, even the so-called middle-class Edomites, you see what they're doing to them? Right now, the federal government is shut down. And Trump saying more people, and Vance, more people going to lose their jobs. Yeah, of course, Jake is always the first hit. But a lot of the Edomites going to come right, the low-level Edomites going to come right after. So these devils, man, they got everything lined up for their purpose. But that's why when you go to, I mentioned Job 9:24, but then when you go to Job 20:4, and you read that, that's why the Lord, Esau going to go down. They're going to go into captivity pursuing Isaiah 14:1, Revelations 13:9 and 10. But also, too, they're going to serve captivity. After their captivity is done, these so-called white people, they're going to be exterminated as a race on the earth. No more Edomites are going to be on this earth after a certain period of time. And that's rightfully so. But see, the wicked ones of our people, their judgment is already going to come on this side here. They're going to be put to death. They're going, all these, Big Shirley, Keisha, Pookie, Ray Ray, they're not going nowhere. They're going to die right here in America, but their spirits are going to return in the kingdom. But they're going to return without the demons on them. And they're going to be in new bodies. They're going to be total new people. You see what I mean? Israelites. They're going to be Israelites again. So they're going to get their judgment first. Remember, the scripture said what? Judgment must first begin at the house of Israel. See? So everything is in order, man. The scripture say let everything be done in decency and in order. So these Edomites, they're going to get their judgment. Don't worry about it. We supposed to get on Israel. Of course, the scripture says so. But we ain't forgot. Yeah, like Sergeant was like, we ain't forgot about you, boy. You devils, you Edomites, y'all going to get your judgment. But your judgment is going to be everlasting, man. Okay? I just wanted to make that quick point. And I'm going to wrap this video up. And I say shalom to you brothers of the hopeful elect. I pray the video was edifying. Shalom.